Hello again, and welcome to another conversation with a department chairperson. Today, we are joined by Mr. Dave Roberts, who is the Fine and Performing Arts chairperson. Dave, how are you?
I'm doing great. Good morning.
Great.
Thank you.
So, first of all, let's just start off by saying how long you've taught here, how long you've been the chairperson, and what subjects you teach.
Absolutely beautiful. Well, my name is Mr. David Roberts, and I've taught here going on 10 years. Department chair, this is my second year as department chair. And I teach full-time black and white darkroom photography, so analog, old school as they say.
Yeah.
And I also moderate the Loyola El Camino yearbook.
Okay, great. So you do the yearbook on top of your teaching?
Correct,
okay.
correct.
Cool. So let's just start off by talking a little bit about the options available to our students. I know there are a ton of options
Absolutely.
available, starting from freshman year and extending all the way through senior. So go ahead and
Absolutely.
tell us about that.
Wonderful, yeah. So the art department is basically the fine and performing arts. Mm-hmm. So fine arts being studio-based, hands-on, intrinsic foundational art making courses, such as painting, drawing, ceramics design, black and white film photography, and digital photo. And then in the performing arts, we've got acting workshop, we've got piano, keyboards, music appreciation, music 1 and 2, and we also have AP music theory. And as well, in the fine art aspect, we have AP 2D studio art, AP 3D studio art, and AP drawing, which are 2 new courses offered this coming year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of options.
That's right.
That's great.
Yeah.
And then so for our freshmen, many of them will take a fine arts, and that's a performing arts?
So for the incoming freshmen, if they pass the math requirement test, they will go automatically into performing art. That could be choir, that could be acting workshop, or a music course. Every sophomore, however, will get to choose an art class, a fine arts class, or continue in the performing arts.
Okay.
So most of my students, 90% of them, if not 95, are mostly sophomores. Okay. So they all get to choose from the gambit of options here and go in that direction that they choose.
Okay, cool. Yeah, great. Now, I think it's important to kind of address how important the arts are for our students, and really how it's a department that really molds the whole person.
Absolutely.
And I think if you could talk a little bit about your department's philosophy in that, and kind of your role your department has here on campus.
Beautiful. That's fantastic. I can completely agree with that statement. I believe that the fine arts really help make a student well-rounded. There's academic core classes that are really important, obviously, STEM-based courses, and there's also the fine arts, which help kind of bring it all together in a nice package. Well-rounded, conceptual, critical thinking, problem-solving student. The arts also offer like a respite, a place to kind of have self-discovery, to be able to even find different ways to become just a man for others, as well as the grad at grad, by working together in collaboration in art classes, and also just kind of developing a sense of confidence and maturity that might not be able to be grasped or gained in other courses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and I could see how the creativity piece is such a huge part of an education,
Yes.
Especially for developing a well-rounded young men.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and then finally, just what are the Loyola requirements for graduation?
Absolutely. So basically, Loyola, the requirements for graduation are based on the UC requirements. So UC courses require that every student take at least a full year of fine or performing art. We also encourage students to continue in the arts. So students go on to 2-3 years maybe taking an AP course or trying a different art, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, great. Thank you for joining us,
My
Dave.
pleasure. Thank you for your time.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right. My name is Rob Gore, and if you're looking for updates and announcements, you can follow me on Twitter at Loyola Academics. And for further information, you can visit the Loyola webpage at loyolahs.edu.